Hi, this is Katie Murphy reporting for Youth Media for Europe. We're here at the Alliance Party headquarters and we're going to ask the Alliance Party candidate, Ian Parsley, a few questions. Hi Ian, so just wanted to know, how are you feeling about the whole election process as a whole? Are you feeling positive about it?
Certainly feeling positive about our party's chances of getting a very good result. And part of the reason for that is that we have appealed to the younger vote in a way we haven't previously. I dare say we have a rather younger candidate than we usually have. That's a good start. But also our message has been designed with young people in mind. We, as a party, now have a thriving youth wing. We've certainly made our image to appeal to them. We've involved them in things like the party election broadcast. So we've given them a say, and that's the most important thing I think we can do.
What would you say to a first-time voter to convince them that you would be the best candidate for the job?
Well, I think our message is that we have to deliver a new type of politics in Northern Ireland and right across Europe. We have a new generation in Northern Ireland. Even when I was growing up, and I'm 32, it was still a society where we had the fear of bombs and bullets, where we weren't able to move freely, where careers seemed to exist elsewhere. It seemed to be that those who wanted to succeed had to leave Northern Ireland. For the new generation now, they don't have the fear of the bombs and bullets, we trust. They have the opportunity to move freely. They have equality in case of their search for work or leisure facilities or whatever in a way that never existed previously. So they have the opportunities right here at home, and that requires a new type of politics. It's not anymore about a process and about orange and green. It's actually about delivery for young people on the issues that count.
And why do you think there is such nonchalance for young people, within politics? Why do you think young people are so apprehensive about getting involved in politics in this day and age?
Well, actually, I think young people are as involved, if not more involved in politics than ever, but it's party politics that seems to turn them off. I think here in Northern Ireland, one of the obvious reasons for that is that orange and green politics doesn't appeal in any way. It's simply about getting one up on the other side, rather than delivering on the issues that count, be they student fees, be they jobs, be they houses, be they insurance. Those sort of issues are not touched upon at all in any meaningful way. So that's the thing that parties have to think about. And if I can say, what we've done is linked in our party to Europe more effectively, and that's how we developed the youth wing. You mentioned 2003 there. I pretty much was the party youth wing in 2003. It wasn't difficult to be elected chair, let's put it that way. But by 2007 we had a much bigger youth wing in the universities and outside the universities, and we did that partly by linking to European liberal youths so that young people could have a say in European policy right across the continent. They could influence the policy of European liberals, young European liberals right across Europe, and have some sort of say, not just on issues that are directly relevant to the devolved administration here, but on issues such as international aid, foreign affairs, taxation, insurance, that sort of thing that very often is a more international in its scope, and that certainly appealed to people because they felt they were getting a say. And what we are about is a fundamental liberal policy, but what we're about at this election is saying that the people of Northern Ireland must have a greater say directly at the centre of power in Brussels, and that applies to young people as much as anybody else. That's why they need to get out there and vote.
And just to close the interview, is there anything else that you would like to add yourself? Or?
Well, I think our slogan is something that appeals to a lot of young people, and we're finding that, replacing the politics of fear with the politics of hope. Other parties are talking about fear of each other, fear of the future, fear of Europe. We're talking about hope for the future, hope for all of us in Northern Ireland, and hope for our role in Europe. I think that's something that will appeal to young people, and I think that's the prime reason they should come out and vote for me first preference.
Ian Parsley, thanks very much. This is Katie Murphy, Sam Law and Faresha Bayramova reporting exclusively for Youth Media for Europe at University Street, Belfast, the Alliance Party headquarters.